Welcome, folks, and thank you for joining me in this session on AI powered Indian sovereign cloud with 5G fog, edge, and mist extensions. A question arises why sovereign cloud is essential for a sovereign country. The simple answer because a sovereign cloud isn't just a tech buzzword, it is a strategic pillar for national autonomy in the digital age. Here is why it's increasingly seen as a necessity to any sovereign country. Data control and national security, regulatory compliance, digital sovereignty, infrastructure independence, future proofing the national interest. These are the few key things which makes sovereign cloud the necessity of the hour. Let us pick few points relating to these key things. For example, data control and national security, which keeps sensitive data like citizen records, defense intelligence, and financial systems within the national borders. It prevents foreign surveillance or unauthorized access under country laws like India's IT Act 2000, Personal Data Protection Bill 2019, RBI guidelines, and MeitY's Government Cloud Initiative, Meghraj. It ensures only authorized in-country personnel can access critical system, and that is one of the very important point here. Regulatory compliances. Regulatory compliance aligns with national laws like India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act, DPDPA. It regular compliance enables governments and regulated industries like healthcare, finance, etc., to meet strict data residency and audit requirements. Digital sovereignty empowers countries to define how data is stored, processed, and governed without relying on foreign jurisdictions. Data sovereignty supports a strategic autonomy in sectors like e-governance, public healthcare, and digital identity systems. Infrastructure independence reduces reliance on global hyperscalers by building indigenous cloud infrastructure within the country. Infrastructure independence encourages local innovation, job creation, and tech ecosystem growth. And finally, future proofing the national interest by protecting intellectual property, metadata, and operational telemetry from external influence. As AI, IoT, and 5G technologies evolve, sovereign clouds ensure these technologies operate under national oversight. Some Indian initiative for the sovereign clouds. Sovereign clouds are the digital equivalent of securing a country's borders to ensure that the country's data, decision, and density remains in its own hands. Following are the Indian initiative for the sovereign cloud. Airtel Cloud X Telify is ideal for enterprises needing high throughput and telecom grade reliability. TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud is tailored for mission critical government workload with deep AI integration, and Reliance Geo Cloud, Geo PC, democratizes computing with affordable AI powered virtual desktops for everyday users. With this, I'll summarize it by comparing these three sovereign cloud initiatives of India. If we talk about the 5G integration, as Airtel is a leading service provider in telecom in India, so it gives better feasibility to any application, any workload when it comes to 5G integration. So telco grade ultra low latency with 140 core transactions per minute. That is the kind of the scale, the kind of latency you would get. And that is not only because the things would only be there in the cloud data centers. It will have those extensions which we've been talking about, like the fogging network, the things at the edges, and the devices spread across, making the mist of the devices for the very ultra or the kind of latency the users are expecting, basically. TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud supports 5G workload via hybrid cloud. However, Reliance Geo Cloud or Geo Brain is basically 5G native infrastructure with strong edge computing support. When it comes to AI capabilities, Xtelify gives us generative AI for provisioning insights and automations, whereas TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud integrates AI, Gen AI, and TCS proprietary tools for the government workload, and GeoBrain AI engine for predictions, insights, and automation is the AI capabilities from GeoCloud. Data sovereignty is the key element in digital sovereignty and the sovereign cloud. So Airtel Xtelify is fully sovereign, which is hosted within the country itself. However, TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud, it's sovereign by design and is isolated from the rest of the jurisdictions. So within the own country's jurisdiction, you will have your own compute storage network. And so the data and the IP and IP related things. Reliance Geo Cloud is a sovereign cloud hosted within India and is extended with AI leveraged edge processing capabilities across the country. And perhaps they may think of going beyond the country as well. The target sectors for Xtelify would be telecom, BFSI, insurance, and manufacturing. TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud targets government, public sector, and regulated industries. And Reliance Geo Cloud will target sectors like retail, SMBs, education, healthcare, etc. When it comes to security and compliance, Xtelify is compliant with India's data protection law. However, TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud is a zero trust architecture which is METI aligned, and Reliance Geo Cloud has AI-driven threat detection and DDoS protection capabilities provision. When we talk about deployment models, Xtelify has infrastructure as services, platform as services, and complete AI software suite for deploying the workload. However, TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud runs in hybrid cloud mode, and it has on-prem integration through the dedicated network. Reliance Geo Cloud is basically a cloud native edge computing virtual desktop environment for deploying any sort of workload there. When it comes to cost efficiency, Xtelify can give us 40% saving via bundled network plus cloud capabilities. TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud is optimized for public sector budgets, and Reliance Geo Cloud gives 100 GB storage offer, and it offers very low cost virtual desktop for the users. When it comes to sustainability, Xtelify is energy efficient via n extra data centers, which are very sustainable across the world. TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud claims net zero emission target by 2030, and Reliance Geo Cloud will reduce the carbon footprint via AI dispatch optimization. So Reliance has a heavy investment on AI leveraging AI capabilities, which would basically give the better cost, security, and anything for a modern workload needs. When it comes to global reach, Xtelify has Singapore, 14 countries in Africa, and Philippines as of now. However, TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud is focused on Indian government infrastructure only. And Reliance Geo Cloud has Pan India via GeoFiber, and it's expanding globally. Cloud computing has immense scope for jobs, innovation, research, and businesses in India and across the world. Therefore, we need to push it further. And we have seen by comparing the three sovereign cloud within India, out of these three, two sovereign clouds, they have the outreach, the global outreach, and pushing for, helping other countries like Xtelify has presence in around 16 countries as of now, and maybe they will they will have better outreach in the future. There are few questions and answers which will be supplementing the stock here. And these are the questions normally when we have some interaction with the clients. So these are the things normally client will always have, like are Indian sovereign clouds AI powered with 5G supports, right? So 5G support in India, that is again a key point, and everybody is curious that how far we are here to get the complete 5G support. So absolutely, all the sovereign clouds are not only for the points we've talked about here, right? So they would always have extended extensions which we have talked already, like fogging the edge infrastructure and then supporting customers at their very close locations by the misting the infrastructure close to the devices and the end user, right? So are Indian sovereign clouds AI powered with 5G support? Absolutely. They are not just sovereign, they are smart and future ready. India's sovereign cloud platform like Xtelify is Bharati digital arm and it's AI powered and designed to support 5G enabled telecom operations. Our government cloud, private cloud, while some government cloud implementation utilizes private cloud infrastructure, the term government cloud does not inherently equate to private cloud. Right. So common cloud services can be a mix of private and public cloud resources or even a hybrid approach tailored to meet specific needs and regulatory requirements. Are government clouds sovereign? Yes. Sovereign clouds are often associated with government clouds, but they represent a specific approach to cloud computing that emphasizes data sovereignty and control within a nation's border. While governments often utilize sovereign cloud to meet their unique security and compliance need, the concept extends to any organization requiring strict control over its data and operations. Cloud computing has immense scope for jobs, innovation, research, and businesses. Further questions and answers. Are sovereign clouds private cloud? Absolutely not. A sovereign cloud is not inherently a private cloud, although it can be implemented as one of the private cloud. Sovereign cloud refers to a cloud infrastructure that adheres to specific data residency and jurisdictional requirements, ensuring that data is stored and processed within the boundaries of a particular country and subject to its laws. While a private cloud, which is dedicated to a single organization, can be designed to meet these requirements, a sovereign cloud can also be a public cloud or a hybrid cloud, as long as it provides the necessary data sovereignty controls. Will sovereign cloud also have fog, edge, and mist kind of extension? Yes, sovereign clouds can absolutely utilize fog, edge, and mist computing. These are not mutually exclusive concepts, and in fact, they can work together to enhance the capabilities and resilience of a sovereign cloud. Sovereign cloud refers to cloud infrastructure that is controlled and operated within the geographic boundaries and legal jurisdiction of a specific country, often to ensure data sovereignty and compliance with local regulations. With this, I will conclude the talk here. If you have any question in your mind, do let us know. Put those things in comment and talk to us. Thank you very much and see you in the next talk.